You've ever just wondered, how can I see how alike or different am I from somebody? We've added a visual tool right in the Connect screen that'll help you do that. We call it the sequence gap. And I'm just going to show you how it works real quickly today. So I'm going to jump into my connections and just into my family here. And we're going to use Heather as our example. So I'm in the Recon screen with Heather, but now I'm going to jump through to the Connect screen. So here we are in the Connect screen with myself and Heather. And here's the sequence gaps. The sequence gap is just a relative scale of how alike or different Heather and I are based on our sequences. So you can see that the scale goes from most similar to most different, left to right. And we've used colors to sort of indicate and just remind you that over here in the green, you're more similar to those folks, and those folks who sequence gap lands closer to you, I think intuitively you would understand that those are the people that you're probably communicate the easiest with, probably don't have a hard time making adjustments to connect with them, and you may not even need to make any adjustments because you may do things a lot alike. And the further you get to the right on that scale, the need to make adjustments just gets more critical. So the further you're away from them on this sequence gap, you're more likely to have a more difficult time communicating clearly with those people. You're probably not doing a lot of their likes naturally. You may do some of them, but more likely than not, you're going to be missing a lot of their likes and probably doing some of their dislikes. And so this scale just gives you a really quick snapshot. You can see with Heather and I, she's about right mid, about on the between the 20 and 30 on this scale. She's in that kind of amber to red area, which means I'm probably, and this is true for us, I have to work at making adjustments so that I'm connecting with her better. Like, it's not just a natural thing for us, and we've known each other a long, long time. Let's look at two other people in our family. So I'm just going to take a shortcut to get back to the Connect screen with Alexis. I'm coming through the key connections now, but I'm going to now look at Alexis and I. Now we're back on the Connect screen, but Alexis and I, her sequence is much more similar to mine. And if you could see her numbers are even similar to mine. And you can see our sequence gap is very small, especially compared to Heather, who was over here between the 20 and 30. Now let's look at one more person, Olivia, our other daughter. And you can see that our sequence gap is even bigger than it was with Heather. And so this is just a really good tool for you to use. And it's just a quick visual reminder of the folks that you're going to need to work more towards connecting, or put more effort into making adjustments to connect with them if they're further out on the sequence gap. Hope this is helpful.